نجتمع اليوم بحضور مناقشة رسالة الدكتوراه من تقديم الطالبة نعيمة حكار، عنوان أطروحة باللغة الإنجليزية on the solvability and optimal control of fractional differential equation تحت إشراف الأستاذ بوشعمار جامعة غانا، وأمام لجنة المناقشة المتكونة من أستاذ طارق الزاد التعليم العالي جامعة جيجي، والدكتورة بالحي الأمان جامعة غانا، وأنا كرئيس اللجنة الأستاذ مسلم نجيب أستاذ التعليم العالي جامعة غانا. ولديك 30 إلى 35 دقيقة لعرض ملخص لأهم نتائج التي تحتويها الرسالة. بالتوفيق إن شاء الله.
السلام عليكم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. First, I want to introduce myself. My name is حكار نعيمة, a PhD student under the supervision of Professor Amar Dubouche, University of Guelma, and Professor Delphine Torres, University of Portugal. I would like to thank Vigere for accepting my thesis and for help Professor Bostila Najib, University Guelma, and Professor Haddad Tahir, University of Jijin, and Professor Zobir Al-Hmani, University of Mustaqan, and Dr. Amal Berhay, University of Ghana. It is in the title of my thesis on the solvability and optimal control of fractional differential equation. It consists introduction and 4 chapters. First chapter, we state some basic preliminary results to be used to get the many results of this work. In particular, we present a short introduction of fractional calculus. And we define the fractional integral where gamma is the classical gamma function. We define the Riemann UV fractional, and we define the Capito fractional derivative. We have some properties of fractional derivative, as well fixed power technique, semi-group theory, and stochastic analysis. For stochastic analysis, we present stochastic process and Gaussian process. In the second chapter, under the title Approximated Controllability of the Light Fractional Stochastic Differential Systems with Mixed Noise and Implicit Effect, published paper. The present work in this chapter student and now class of implicit fractional stochastic differential system driven by mixed fractional Brown motion with infinity delight and arrest parameter h in interval 1/2 using fixed bound technique, AK resolvent family, and fractional calculus. We disguise the existence of piecewise continuous made solution for the proposed system. We consider an implicit fractional stochastic, the light fractional equation with mixed fractional Brown motion defined by as to 1. All these terms defined as flow. We follow the below lemmas and relevant preliminaries to get our results. In lemma 2.1, the following expectation fulfilled. In the same lemma 2.2. In lemma 2.3, for all t and interval 0t, this inequality is satisfied. And lemma 2.4 system given by Now we present solvability results. In this section, we provide the first existence result using Banach fixed bound theorem H1 and H2 and H3 and H4 and H5 and definition to 1 and definition to 1. We define the main solution of problem to 1. And theorem to 1 assume the condition 1 to 5 are satisfied. Then problem to 1 has a unique main solution in an interval 1 infinity t, provided that the terms following. For the proof, we just need to use contraction mapping principle together with stochastic analysis. We get out the results. Next, using Krasanovsky fixed bound theorem, we established the second existence result. At this stage, we make the following assumption. H6, H7, H8, H9. The set dr defined by is clearly convex closed bounded. Set in D0 for H, U, Y in dr by lemma 2.3 on obtient inequality. Theorem 2 assume condition 1 and 9 are satisfied, then problem 2.1 has less made solution in an interval 1 infinity t. To prove the organized as follows. Let C1 and Ct be defined as. We divide the proof into various steps. Step 1, we show that C1 y plus C2 y star in dr. Step 2, we we show that the operator C1 is continuous on the R. Step 3, the operator X1 maps bounded sets and bounded sets in the R. Step 4, the operator C1 is equicontinuous. Step 5, the operator C2 is a contractional map. Thus, C2 is a contraction map by Krasanovsky. A fixed bound theorem, we obtain that problem 2-1 has at least one solution in interval 1 infinity t. We say the control U in L2 where L2 is a Hilbert space of admissible control function. The operator A lambda in linear and bounded from the separable Hilbert space U and Z. Assume that the linear system 2 4. Define the operator definition 2.2 we define is approximated controllable. And theorem 2.3 assume the hypotheses H1 to H9 and assay are satisfied. The function f and g are uniformly bounded on their respective domain. Moreover, the system 2.1 approximately controllable in this interval. Proof, let z lambda be a fixed bound of C1 plus C2 using Fubini theorems. We get as follows formula 2.5 where P is formula. Example, we consider the following fractional stochastic control system as follows to formula 2.6. All these terms define under stable explicit choices above terms, we can conclude that system 2.6 can be written as abstract formula of 2.1, and this proposed theorem can be applied to guarantee both existence and approximated controllability results. In the third chapter, under the title Nonlinear Fractional Order Neutral Type Stochastic Integral Differential System with Resemblant Process Controllability Exploration. The present work this chapter is investigated the controllability analysis of nonlinear fractional order neutral type stochastic integral differential system with non-Gaussian process. We search out the stochastic term of our system driven by the uncomplicated non-Gaussian Hermite process, now as a resemblant process, which are named after by Mary. Resemblant, the first derived this introduced concept. This process is similar with consist application and beside imaged as restriction in the non-central limit theorems. And this it is exist in the second winner thus the necessary and sufficient condition for the controllability are verified by employing fixed bone technique. We introduce raison blood process which is basic suppose that they in the one-dimensional raison blood process with a rest parameter h in interval 1/1 is formula. It is associated which has theory. Main results concede the neutral linear stochastic fractional integral differential equation as follow formula 3.1, where the order alpha represents the Caputo derivative of order alpha between 0 1. Y take the value in the real variable Hilbert space y the y with inner products and norm all terms such that all terms as follow. And assumption I1 and lemma 3.1 for alpha between 0 1 and f is continuous and bounded, then prove that the solution of the system 3.1 become is represented as follow. Proof taking E alpha on both states of 3.1 using assumptions I1 and lemma 3.1, we get our results. Definition 3.1 defined by operator TB as formula. Clearly, the l'adjoint opérateur and the definition 3.2, the controllability Grammian operator NB defined by her star represented adjoint operator. And lemma 3.2, the operator NB is defined and bounded for any alpha in interval 1/1. Proof. The proof of this lemma is obvious. It is clear that Grammian operator NB is linear and operator for all alpha in this interval. and lemma 3 2, the operator define definition 3.3. Definition 3.3, the stochastic fractional system 3.1 is said to be complexly controllable on the interval J for every y1 in A. There exists control U in U, don't U, such that is given solution satisfies y b equal y1. Theorem 3.1, let's assume that A1 is satisfied, then the linear system 3.1 is completely controllable. Proof using assumptions I1, we obtain the solution of 3.1 as above. Let y1 be an arbitrary bound in y. Since the linear operator MB is inversible, we define the control as formula. Evaluating yt given in the about equation at t equal b. We are never the about that unity defined in problem 3.2 stress the system to all bound in y. We study the controllability criteria of nonlinear system. Consider the corresponding nonlinear system for 3.1 as follow as problem 3.3, where dk represents the Caputo derivative of order alpha between 0 1. Y takes the value in a real separable Hilbert space, Y which inner produce and norm all these terms where all these terms are defined the solution of 3.3 is given by formula. To prove the controllability results for the nonlinear system 3.3, we consider the following assumptions. Assumptions I2 and assumptions I3. Theorem 3.2, if the assumptions I1 to I3 are satisfied and the linear fractional dynamical system 3.2 is controllable, as the nonlinear fractional dynamical system 3.3 is controllable. Proof, let y1 be arbitrary bound in y, define the operator phi in y by formula. planar system 3-2 corresponding to the nonlinear system 3-3 is controllable. We have NB is inversible, and so we can define the control variable U. As by using contraction principle together with about assumptions, we deduce that our system is completely controllable. In the fourth chapter, under the title Sobolev type optimal control for a class if Riemann UV fractional evaluation inclusions. We are concerned with the study of fractional nonlinear evaluation equation subject to fractional Sobolev non-local conditions condition for one all these terms are defined. Preliminary results, we make the following assumptions: H1, H2, H3. Which the following the properties assume that the multi-valued mapping U is graph measurable and U in E, then U admissible is defined by formula. Clearly, U admissible in LP according to the previous definitions, it is suitable to write a problem as the integral equation for 2. Definition for 1: a function U in omega k is called a main solution of system for 1 if it satisfies the following integral equation. Formula where the term we study the existence of main solution. Our first result provides existence of main solution to system for 1 to prove that we make use in the following assumptions: F1 and F2 and F3 and F4 and F5. Theorem for 1: as some hypotheses F1 to F5 are satisfied if U in xk and alpha k less 1 for some alpha between 1/2 1, the system for 1 has a main solution on J provided for prove the operator P be given by formula. Then the operator P satisfies PU in omega Q. We show the following properties. Step 1. For each U in omega Q, PU is convex. Step 2. For each U in omega Q, PU is closed. Step 3. PBR in BR for some R positive and BR formula. And step for the operator P given by for 5 is continuous on omega Q. We state existence of optimal control. Let's say another separable reflexive Banach space from which the controls U1 to UK take their values. We state some control theory. Consider the following subgroup fractional non-local multi-integral controlled system as follow for 6. Besides the subdivision conditions of F1 to F2, which implies the B, G, G in LP for all G in U admissible. To study the limited Lagrange problem for 6. Let B satisfy the following condition: F7, F8, F9, F and F10. We consider the following Lagrange optimal control problem. With the U denoting the main solution of system for 6 corresponding to the multi-integral of controls U EG in U admissible. The following lemma is used to obtain existence of fractional optimal multi-integral control problem. And theorem for 2. If the admissible, if the assumptions F1 to F10 hold, then the Lagrange problem admits at least one optimal multi-integral pair. Proof: we just apply the proposed existence theorem and the less assumptions. We can arrive at our result. And this basic reference of our work. Thank you for listening.